What's going on? Hey, everybody, what's going on? What's up, what's up, what's up? Hope you guys are all doing great. I turned on the low latency on YouTube, so may not be streaming on Twitch today. I'll see how this actually works. Maybe I do. I don't know. Why not, right? Why not stream on Twitch as well? Actually, no, we're just gonna do YouTube today, I believe. So I turned on the low latency mode for YouTube, so hopefully this fixes the issue that I was having where I can't talk to chat. So Aries, what's going on, man? What is going on, dude? So to start this off, if you guys are watching back on the VOD, I'm going to start this off with Primal Shard pulls, which he has some more than yesterday, which is awesome. 56 Primals to pull, and then we're going to jump into some Hydra builds. Testing. Morton, see you there. I see you. All right, so to look at what he has, you have a Mikage, sweet. As far as mythicals, I think we only have one. Only one mythical. That's all we have. Only one. So we're going to kick it off with some Primal Shard pulls. We have the space, 56 to go. We're going to pull the 6, and then we'll jump into the multiple pulls. Latency not too bad. Sweet. Awesome. Well, you actually responded. So typically what happens is I say something, and then the chat responds, and then I have to think, wait, what did I actually ask? What did I say? I say the words, and then I forget what I said. I look at chat, and I have no clue where the conversation was. It's not always that bad, but I appreciate it, Morton. I appreciate it. I want to get back into streaming more consistently. But maybe I try some different games as well. There's a game that I'm kind of interested in playing, maybe over on Twitch, because YouTube feels a little bit different to try out new games on the stream. I don't know. It's a mobile game, Star Wars Hunters. It looks like kind of like Overwatch in a way. It's not anything related to Raid or anything like that whatsoever, but I may try it out some. Who knows? His latency is with me. Let's test latency with you. Here goes. Hey, all right, how long is it, Aries? I read your message. I saw it, I read it. Unless you want to type 1. Type 1, and then I'll read it as soon as you type it. Actually, you can see on the screen. You can see the top. You type your message. That's how long it takes to get it to me, I guess. 1. DK, I see 1. So, yeah, but however fast you see it at the top of the screen, that should be about how long the latency is. All right, so the first temple of Primals, basically $30 down the drain. Aries number 1, I see it. Another temple. Let's see what we get here. Let me see something real quick, guys. Still just some epics, unfortunately. Royal Guard. All right. Did any of you guys pick up a insane Primal Mythical Champion? Let me know. Let me know if you got anything crazy. You know what I got? Absolutely nothing. The same thing the previous 100 plus primals have given me. Absolutely nothing. About 10 seconds it seems. Way better than 40 seconds. Okay, well, 10 seconds is still rough. Twitch is still a lot better, which is crazy to me. Even on low latency, Twitch is still better. Actually, not even low. It's ultra low. So usually I stream on normal. So there's ultra low, low, and normal. I'm like, today, you know what? Let's go ahead and try to go all the way and go to ultra low latency. I want to have a conversation. Yeah, I mean, 4 seconds response time. Or sorry, 10 seconds response time. Better than 40, but not great. You didn't know you got Airbayus back in November? Okay, so Mercy's still low. Sweet. I don't know how, somehow I've gotten 0 mythical champions on my account. Final temple? Are we not going to get any mythical? No legendary even? Come on, give me the final temple. Give me something good. We have 60 primal shards. Plarium. You know this better than anybody. It's like $120, $150 worth of primals here. Give me something to work with. A Crixia. Oh, there we go. 1 Lego. That's not really what we're looking for. Drexstar. What the heck? Guys, Drexstar is a free champion. I don't need him at all. McKee told me, hey, pull my shards. Last time you get me in a Crixia. I have faith in you. I think your faith may be misplaced, buddy. I think your faith may be a little misplaced because I got nothing at all, unfortunately. That's how primals go. I was actually tempted to purchase some. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything now. I'm not gonna get any on my account now. Twitch is like instant. Yeah. Could be worse. Yeah, no legendary. Friend got Aphodus. Aphodus isn't horrible. right? Like, I've seen some pretty high damage keys with him, and he has an interesting kit as well. I wouldn't want him as a mythical, but I think there's other ones that I would want even less. What is he? Dark Night Rep? Yeah, Dark Elves. So this form isn't the one people typically use, but he does do 2 extra buffs on himself, which are kind of already used in the team. So he has a continuous heal, chance to place weaken, accuracy. So maybe he's not the best mischief tank, but he can do some pretty okay damage I've seen. Mezumel is the only one besides Mikage. Yeah, she's really solid in Live Arena, especially. Do the reviews have a thing for Live Arena? I don't ever do the reviews or visit them, so I don't even know. But all right, let's see. I want to jump in here and get started on this account takeover, guys. I don't want this to be a super long video. I gotta get off here anyways around 10 or so because I gotta do some Live Arena content myself for tomorrow's video. So let's get this started. So currently he does 1 key. So McKee is his name. Didn't use a key there yet. He does 1 key, all the other difficulties. So 188 million on Brutal. With a Shamel, Necmo. I don't know if I made this team. I know I've done some takeovers for him before, so maybe I made that team. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Let's see what else he has. So Brutal's that team. This is a hard team. Full auto Trunda Madness, baby. Yeah, we love it. So Nightmare. Okay, so it looks like he already has a Nightmare team in here. What am I? So what's that team at the bottom locked for, I wonder? The Ugo, maybe? Yeah, the Ugo. So what I'll do is... I guess I'll just do this slot right here. I'll just erase this team and do my own slot. Now, I'm not for sure why. We have 2 damage dealers here. 2 Hanorok. I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty. Looks like a pretty good team. What am I? Let me see. Let me make sure this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, I mean, that looks like a solid. Let me see what's going on with this. I'm gonna try this one out full auto. I mean, we have a Krizia who's doing okay. Did she miss her? So she's maybe not high enough accuracy for 1. Strange. Is this the big boy? No. This is a different account. Morton. The big account, I may be doing some more takeovers for eventually, but not just yet. He's wanting to push up his Hydra damage even more. But it may include like Trunda teams, which is going to be a little bit more tricky to do. So... let's see what his question was about Nightmare Hydra. Because to be honest, it seems pretty good. I can push it more damage, I'm sure, but let's see. Brutal team works great. Extra 100 million last week. You'd love to pay to build Nightmare team. Just guessing you probably have 20-ish characters locked. Nightmare team not working on auto. On manual dies, same thing around 108 to 110 million around turn 105. Okay. Akrizia kills herself on counterattack into damage reflect. Gotcha. So it's breaking for him, basically. So since it doesn't have a res... I see. So since it doesn't have a res champion, it's getting a little bit squishy for him, so it's dying a little bit earlier than he would like. Makes sense. Makes sense. Into the reflect damage. So... okay, so we have no strip champions in the team. Okay, now I'm seeing what's going on here. So this team is not a bad team, but if we're wanting to have it more safe and consistent, I think we can make some adjustments here. Mikage could use her A2 to strip some stuff and cleanse some buffs as well. We could maybe get a healer in here, or support, I mean. Let me go to the optimizer and see, for some comparison, what counts with his same stuff do on Hydra. Okay, so this is Wixwell Yannica stuff, very cool. We could do Wixwell Yannica stuff, but I'm not 100% confident in this yet. I need to work on my own, and then I can work on somebody else's. But also, it's not full auto. This is a good team. Really good, obviously. Similar issue, though. With no res, it's going to be a little bit wonky, though. That's a really good damage, for real. Harima's a beast for Hydra. She is so good. Wixwell on that team. Wixwell and Yanakon will definitely be used eventually. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. I'll just strip this team down. Delete. So it will be Mikage, Harima, and Acrizia for sure. Basically for sure. Nekmo's really good as well, but we don't necessarily need him because Archer. What all does Archer bring? Hex, provoke, decrease speed. Some good heals. He's already using Michinaki. Could possibly get in the Padrig, maybe. I don't know if we could fit him in there, though. So the ally attack and the Harima. His Harima build, he said to leave it as it is because she is used in arena for him. So this is actually a pretty good build. It could be better for Hydra. We could get her enough accuracy to land the provoke. But if he wants to leave it like this, we may not be able to. Let's see. I guess he's not got no accuracy banner, but then again, it would drop too much of her damage stats, so maybe it's worth leaving her there. Especially if we're bringing Archer for the provokes anyways. We don't necessarily need Harima for that, because Archer keeps it up way too good. She keeps it up incredibly. And then Acrizia should be in Relentless, right? I wanted to do 300 million plus. Full auto is the goal. So let's get her in Relentless instead of Reflex. Or Relentless plus Merciless would be pretty cool. Maybe, if we could possibly, I don't know. Or just 6-piece Merciless. But that's probably not going to be a possibility. Slayer is another possible thing. Are there two Harimas? They can keep a rope up between them? Yeah, they can. I don't think there's two, though. Yeah, I think he only has one. Because he was wanting to not change the Harima's build because he uses her a lot in Arena. Which makes sense, right? So, with Acrizia, what's better at the moment? Slayer, 9-piece? Well, I guess it's only 9-piece that matters, right? So, unless we can do 9-piece, it's not going to matter. Which I think we could. We could do 9-piece Slayer. But with the current max HP cap, we're going to rework this, get off attack maybe. Their crit damage, beautiful. So this could be good. She doesn't have everything AoE though, or everything, yeah, not everything's AoE. So it may be difficult to make her still hit the cap. We have this ability that's AoE. Everything else is single target. This is an AoE double hitter though, which does big when it procs Slayer, right? You want Marius in it? Now that you got him, just couldn't figure out who to replace. Decided to drop Monkey Boy and keep Sulfurion to negate Poison Cloud. Smart. Very smart. What do you guys think's better damage? Relentless or Slayer? Before, Slayer didn't have the max. Well, no, it did have max HP. Max HP cap wasn't in play, but it was not going way over, I don't think. So I'm not really sure which one's better for her. I guess it depends which one I can get the stronger build on. Because Relentless isn't going to ignore defense. And this isn't going to ignore defense outside the A2 ability. But I'm definitely interested in doing this because this could be pretty awesome. I mean, he has a really good banner as well. A triple roll speed on attack. She scales on attack, right? Even though most of her damage just comes from crit damage stuff. Slayer, maybe because of ally attack. Slayer because of ally attack. What's ally attack going to do? feel like Slayer's a pretty awesome set for her. Good morning, Edgardo. How are you doing, dude? Think Merciless on Acrizia? Well, I don't think we can fit a Merciless on here. That's the issue. Merciless is great if we could fit it. This could be crit damage, be awesome. If it was a 9-piece, it'd be amazing, right? 6-piece Merciless as well, but I just don't know if we can get that. But honestly, with Acrizia, she hits max HP cap pretty easily, right? So we don't necessarily need that much defense ignore. This would be better like on Arena Champion, probably. You're great, thank God. Awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome. The cap is why you're thinking Relentless is better? Yeah, the cap is still max HP though, right? The cap is just a max HP number, just capped there. And if this duplicates, then that is huge damage. It's a 3-turn cooldown. It's pretty low, right? I wonder how much damage I could get her to be. How hard I can get her to hit, though. Let's see. So we'll go Acrizia. Damage mode. Let's do 250 speed. Actually, I'd rather have be even faster than that. Let's say 270. I'll compare what I can get in Slayer versus with Relentless. You put a Marius and 9-piece Slayer. You have good accessories. Have a lot to craft today. Awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome, man. Full 9-piece Slayer. He has one max HP hit, right? One or a triple hitter max HP thing. Yeah. But everything else is a single. Okay, that makes a lot of sense for him. He's a beast. As long as his Relentless isn't garbage. That's a good point. Let's see if I did sets. I could make Slayer work. It would just have to be a little bit more create. I had to upgrade more stuff basically. So I could make a 270. Actually, I can make her do pretty good here. Take stuff from Rotos though. I don't want to take stuff from Rotos. I'm gonna lock him. He's an arena champion. A Nathril and Newt. Don't want to take stuff from Newt. The Nathril's probably in his Fire Knight team. If the Nathril's built, probably a Fire Knight champion. Yep. What? Don't take from equipped champions? Or don't take from locked champions? Okay, Arbiter. Don't want to take stuff from her. Don't want to break Necmo. Don't want to break Inquisitor Shamel. So no Slayer pieces to forge. What's going on, Bronco? How you doing? I'm doing good. Working on a Acrizia build. Deciding between Relentless or Slayer. Granted, it does depend on if I can actually get this a 9-piece or not. It's a lot of speed, though. I want to see what I can get going. How fast I can make her. Flat attack, not what I'm looking for. Defense percentage, not ideal. Let's see. HP percentage with some crit damage and stuff. I think triple roll crit rate is really good. I can show you how Yoshi's built in just a minute. Can you hear the in-game music? I'll turn it down. Thank you. I'm surprised you can hear either music. I don't know how loud the volumes sound. But thank you. To me, it doesn't sound that loud, but I can only hear myself. I don't like the music being super loud anyways, so. Speed, okay. Crit rate. Just out of curiosity, how fast can we get this girl to go? I really want more speed on these pieces. That's awesome. That is awesome. I know he pops up with some damage. I know he does a lot. Oh, this is too good to not take up. I mean, the resistance stats kind of suck, but the crit rate and crit damage is very good. The extra speed is incredible as well. Not gonna be hard to hit the crit rate stats I need though. Triple roll speed, that's pretty sweet. Ooh, okay. We need 5 more crit rate. Can we get it? Ugh, no, not quite. It's gonna be a little difficult, maybe. So we'll go with the shield. Lose 9 speed from this. So she's looking pretty decent, pretty good like this. 287 crit damage. I want to be faster though. How fast could she go in this set? I don't have any tutorials for Deadwood Calculator, unfortunately. You pulled a Trunda? Did you get the team working full auto for you? I wish this chest plate was... I guess it's solid chest plate, honestly. It's pretty solid. I'm not going to wish on too much there. It's fine. Now, this is going to give her more turn meter, more boost. So, 287 crit damage is pretty big. 9-piece Slayer. I think I'm going to try this out. I think this could be a really solid build. I want to see how often that ability procs. I know it's only procking on this A2. But when this does proc, it's going to be the extra hits plus turn meter boost. So she can get through more turns in general. So we'll see how it goes. But see if we can get some more crit damage. That'd be sweet. Maybe 300% total. One more. See? You make it full auto, but you miss some power on Trunda. Ah, I got you. Yep. I kind of want to re-roll this a few times, but it could go anywhere, and I don't really want to break it. I mean, right now it's okay. This would be better on a nuker. But we'll leave it as it is for now. $261. Okay, maybe he has some Hydra bonuses as well. Oh yeah, 265. That's a pretty solid Trunda. Sorry, pretty solid Acrisia. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw your Discord or not, but you got Marius from 2 days. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm still a little ways away from Marius. Unsurprisingly. So we got the ally attack from Mikage. Oh, I don't know if he uses Mikage in Arena. I guess we can check. If not, Merciless plus Relentless is great for her. Not for sure what kind of ability is going for her. Maybe some damage? I don't really know. I don't know about this. Let me see. He said to keep Hellclath, Blizzard, Gnarlhorn, so the typical heroes, keep them out as they are. So I may rebuild this Mikage. If he has Merciless stuff, Merciless accessories, 100% getting rebuilt. Ah, dang it. No Merciless accessories. We have Stone Skin. Want some pieces, not very much though. I do think Relentless is really good for her. So may just go Relentless plus some Perception. And oh yeah, we can't get 9-piece Relentless or Merciless. Took 15 months to get Ramen 2 and only 3 months to get Marius. That is crazy. No wonder you never catch my streams. It's always when you're sleeping. Oh, you work graveyard shifts. Yep, that's why, man. That is why. I streamed it pretty early if you're working graveyard. Well, I guess pretty late if you're working graveyard. These are some pretty decent gloves, for real. Yeah. Well, I guess chestplate I could go Perception. This is better, more accuracy. Well, I want more speed for her. So let's go unlock the sets, accuracy with speed. There's a lot. Is there any set I can actually use for her though? Not really that. Relentless one's the best. So we'll leave it. See about helmets. Let's go Perception specifically. Not great speed at all, really. Our current gloves, crit rate. Don't really need those. I'd rather her survive. I mean, her survivability is not too bad right now. Okay, so that's a good banner. Quad roll speed for Rio. Very nice, very nice. You didn't get what? You didn't get no mythicals? Let's see. So, party stats, speed. Creodon's being used. Allure's probably being used. Hanorok's definitely being used. And yeah, like all these champs are being used for sure. And the gloves, very similar. So may have to just leave this here. I don't love the crit rate being under cap though. Like if we're gonna have it, we need to have it capped. Elhain, yeah, we can take your boots. They're gonna be speed rolls anyways, right? Speed roll, please. Nah, we'll do one rework. These aren't crazy good boots necessarily. Okay, defense. Unless this rolls speed, then we're just gonna take those boots off of her. Well, gotta go speed now. Gotta keep this. Let's go plan B. Okay, this is pretty good. So now, come in here. Glyph a few pieces. What's going on, Masty? How you doing? So now she's going pretty quick now. 282, not too bad, decent accuracy. Looking good. Don't switch to second form. Part has that. And then number 2 on that. It doesn't really matter, we can do whatever. With Harima's build's good. She doesn't provoke though, which is not ideal necessarily, but it's fine. The archers, everything's AoE, so we could put her in Slayer as well. Get her good accuracy. There's no real reason not to, honestly. So right now we're missing out on, we're not missing out on anything hopefully, but we're building a Nightmare Hydra team for McKee. Hopefully doing, honestly, I'm shooting for 300 million at least. 300 million damage is my goal. full auto. What was I looking for? Archer. So we're building a Nightmare Hydra team for him. Okay, so she's just in perception, 100% crit rate. That's good, but we're going to do better. To do that, Slayer crit damage for sure. Slayer HP, quad rolls HP. I love an accuracy banner. But I need speed though. What we got here? Speed double roll. Let's see if this brings speed at the bottom. If it does, we'll keep it. Nah, no speed. Not great, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, guys. We do have spots in our clan. Ares is saying, hey, if you need a spot in a clan, we got you. So 180k CVC minimums, each CVC, and just use your Hydra keys. Ideally, push a Nightmare pretty high, Brutal pretty high, and hard, and like you want to improve on it. But we basically do 1 week pushing, 1 week not. So not super difficult to do pretty well. So if you're looking for a clan, let me know. We'll get you in. We got 4 spots, right? I think we got 4 spots right now. Thanks for the reminder, Aries. I forget. I forget every time, man. Every time. I really want more speed. Let's go Ascension bonus, being speed. How much points do you do in Clash as a clan when you push? Last time we got almost 50 mil, I believe. Right? Yeah, there was a Merciless Ring. I wonder if we did. Let's do this. Good mention on the Merciless Ring. Because Archer doesn't do a ton of damage anyways, right? So we'll do this. Do that. And then we have 3 and then 2. So these just need to be Slayer pieces or Merciless pieces, basically. What is this? What am I looking for? Why is it so specific? Why is it not showing anything? Oh, did I do Ascension bonus? Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That makes me feel better. I'm like, well, why are we gonna not see no gear? What the heck? I think the Merciless is more limited than the. Whoa, dang, that's pretty good. Quad roll 5-star, 22 speed. I'm not gonna complain about that. It's not too bad either. Might take this. Now for the gloves. I don't know what she's currently wearing. Let's see. I guess it's crit rate gloves currently, which is okay. Sure, we can keep those on her. Another double roll speed. Thank you, Jazz. Appreciate it. Okay, so more accuracy there. So we have 4-piece Slayer for turn meter boost on the AoE hits. And then we're going to go 4-piece Merciless for the chance to reset some cooldowns. This is pretty good. Crit rate. We don't need that much crit rate though. Just need more speed, honestly. This is the first time you caught me live? Awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you over here. That is awesome. Okay. I wish we could get like crit damage on this. That'd be kind of cool. I don't really want to rework it though, because the archer, even if you have like, she doesn't do that much damage. She can do a little bit, but nothing crazy. I'll take these up to get her some more crit damage, but this should be a really solid build for her. Merciless plus Slayer. I like that a lot. This can go up as well. I don't know how much. Yeah, we have plenty. We have plenty of dust. Accuracy and defense percentage is solid. This could be a lot of different stuff, though. I will give it a glyph. Max inventory and mailbox full. Dang, dude. Been saving for a while, man. Ooh, this is good. I don't really want to take it all the way up, though, because it's just so much oil for it. We don't need more accuracy. We're good, especially for his area bonuses. She's built well, though. 353. Yes, we're solid. And now she gets the benefit of 4-piece, so chance to decrease a skill's cooldown, and then a turn meter boost. So basically, we should be keeping her using these A2 or the A3 basically all the time, or hopefully all the time. This A1 doesn't really do that much, so it's just single target hit. We want to use the A2 and the A3 as much as possible, so this is excellent. And whenever she heals, whenever she attacks people under Hex. So now we have Mikage done. Krizia done. So let's see. Nightmare. Metallica. Oh, right. No, it's not Metallica. Who is that? Avenged Sevenfold. So we got decreased speed. We got plenty of damage. We have provoke, as well as hex. So now I need block buffs. Let's see what other options he has in his account for block buffs. We have Wukong. May already be being used, I'm not for sure. Tahanarok can block buffs and increase speed as well. Need to do gear cleanse too. Yeah, gear cleanses are rough, man. So we'll go. Increased defense is fantastic for this team, especially. I really would like Tahanarok being even in Relentless gear. Be kind of cool. Wouldn't have a problem with that. Get more of this A3. Keep up the. Actually, we have nobody in Relentless, so we're not going to get a ton of turns. So we're not going to be running out. We're not going to be outrunning the increased defense a ton. Now, so we have our block buff champion. I would love a strip champion. I would love a strip champion. I would love a res champion. I love some more supports in general. That's the thing we're kind of missing right now is a strip. Well, we kind of have a strip champion in Mikage in a way. So her A2 will decrease the duration of enemy buffs. Don't really have a mischief tank at the moment. Tahanarok's placing of the continuous heals will make it a little bit weird to mischief tank anyways. I mean, right now it's like I'm almost considering bringing in. We have a lot of defense-based champions. So Krizia is going to be the squishiest though. Consider bringing in an Uko. Sify seems tempting as well. Maybe we could go. We need decreased defense and weaken still on this team. So let's see. First time viewer, loving the mindset. Awesome, dude. So the Tahanarok is not going to fit great because of what we need still. Sify brings the increased speed, and then we're missing out on, what did I just say? Sify will kind of deal with. Tahanarok, we're missing decreased defense and weaken. this. Hex provoke and decrease speed AoE. The thing with the archer, honestly, is that it's tricky sometimes because you have champions like Nekmo who you throw in a provoke set and he brings in all these different roles, basically. Makes it a little bit challenging. I mean, she's an amazing hero. I want to keep her in this team. Venus would bring all that stuff. Yeah, and Venus could go. Well, she doesn't need to be in a provoke or hex set. Does he have a Venus, though? Did you see her? No, you didn't see her. You got me. I know we have Lydia. The issue, though, with Lydia is that now we lose out on the block buffs, which is really a big deal, honestly. Does he have Feral? I guess not, because Feral brings block buffs, and he'd be shown right here, right? You bring Ugo, but I really want to weaken AoE. Acrizia is a single target, right? No, yeah. Well, no, she doesn't have a weaken. She has a decrease. Well, I think she had a weaken. We got Mikage for a potential weaken, but I'm not going that form. Because I was used to Kraken account has every champion. No, not today, unfortunately. Lydia seems great here. Is Sun Wukong being used anywhere? Honestly, I think we could probably be fine. We don't have no leech. Leech is great as well to keep people healed who are like, we have Archer who does a lot of healing, so maybe we're gonna be fine. So the Brutal Team's already used, and Michinaki works really well here. He could go in this team, but he's already used the key anyway, so we couldn't test it right now to begin with, unfortunately. I think he only has one. Yeah. So this team also has no res champion. So I feel like a Tanarok is kind of needed. She brings a lot of great stuff as well. At the moment, it's just, okay, how are we going to keep Acrizia alive? And there is something I could do. I could bring in a Mighty Uko. It's just his res is not consistent whatsoever. Because, well, what am I missing now? So I'm missing decreased defense and weaken. Same thing I keep saying every single time. Acrizia, yeah, that's the thing, is that when she hits reflect damage, she's been getting wrecked for him. That was the issue that he was telling me he was having. Is there any champion with decreased defense and weaken that also has a strip? I don't think so, right? AoE, not single target though. Not Madame Ceres either. Or decreased defense that could be a mischief tank. Mikage strips. It's a one-turn duration drop, right? So she would have to do it twice, which is not a huge deal. And she's in Relentless, so maybe she could cycle through quick enough, but maybe we just do. This is basically the exact same team you had before. Just rebuild. I think Lydia is still just the best option, right? He's using Tshirt in his Trenda team. That's why. I mean, that's a big reason why. But I think she's more needed here. Or harder, maybe harder to replace. You put Lydia up there as well. But then you lose the decreased speed. And he said to leave this team as it is. Yeah, she's crazy up there. It may just be Lydia. Doesn't slot. No, Lydia's not being used already. So I can use the Lydia. She might be used in like dungeon content and stuff. But that's okay. To Hanorok, I want to change her build though. I think I want to get her faster. Yeah, let's get her build looking better. Get her faster, possibly in Relentless as well. What kind of stuff we got for Barbarians? We got Merciless there as well. We got Protection 1, 2. Both attack pieces, gross. Lydia has decreased speed though? What do you mean? Dang, 8 billion with Trinity Team, sweet. Yeah, no, you're right. Lydia probably is the best option. It's just the issue that he was having was Acrizia dying, so I'm trying to prevent that from happening again. I don't, because he was using, I think, basically this exact same team. Or very close to it. So I don't want to give it back and be like, oh yeah, I built these champs, or rebuilt these champs for you, but yeah, your champion's still having the same issues before. Nah, that's not cool. So if she ends up dying, I'll just come in here and we can reevaluate some things. Oh, dang, that's wrong. Okay, so there's no reason to have that. Like if I'm gonna use this pair of boots, it needs to be a protection pair of boots, basically. Or no, it can be protection boots or chest plate. Either one's fine. Counteract mastery. I could see that being a problem potentially. No speed. Dang. I'll just drop these off. He's got so many gloves being used on other champs that are like, can't really take stuff off of these champs. And took its way down here. Can't take anything off of any of them, basically. I want it to be HP percentage or defense percent. Mausoleo Mage? I don't think you'd be using him really anywhere, right? And if you are, you shouldn't be. I think that's how that goes. If you are using him, you shouldn't be. Nah. I got like something set. Okay, defense percentage. So I was wondering why there's nothing being shown here. Let's get rid of equipped. We lose speed there. This is a pretty good one. If it goes speed right there, we need accuracy anyways. Thanks. Not too bad. So I need some really good speed from either set. Which one has the most speed? More speed, more accuracy. Okay, more speed. Nice, nice. More speed, more accuracy. It's okay though. I'll take that. And now this is already on her. Double roll speed. So 262, not too bad. The banner, let's see what we can get here. She's probably already got the best accuracy banner. Yeah. No 6-star to be rolled up to test to see if it goes better. This one maybe. Accuracy 1, let's see. Maybe it could be better. Okay, no. There's a 262. Not too shabby. If a Crizzy is counter master, okay, you replace that. With the archer putting decreased speed on heads, yeah. And we have decreased attack from, no, I mean, we do. Let me think. Harima is low accuracy. We have Mikage as lead. We may need to squeeze up her accuracy just a little bit so she could place decreased attack as well. We had decreased attack from Tuhana Rock. I guess she will be taking extra turns. YouTube ads. Beautiful. You get YouTube ads while you're watching YouTube and probably getting ads here as well. Let me see. What was I guess MTG Jedi's playlist is over now. 51 minutes. Have I been streaming that long already? 52 minutes. Okay, makes sense. Make sure it's not playing in 2x. I watch most of my videos in 2x, but listening to music in 2x? No, you can't do that. Is it loud now? No, it's the same as before. You guys may not even be able to hear it. But with the Crizia, Harima, let's see. Would love to get her to have more accuracy. Priority stats, accuracy, but how much more would she need? It's about 350-ish, right? So like 280, I think it is. Say 350 minus 70, so 280 is what she would need because of Mikage's aura. Actually, it's 80, so I was wrong. 290 is what she needs. So she would need 290 or auras in all battles. Don't know how much of a drop to her performance that would be though. Because I want to keep her in the stone skin for him. So right now we have decreased attack from 270. Oh yeah, my bad. I went the wrong way there. 270. Let's see if we got a better necklace. Because that could... No, it still won't be enough, will it? Even if the necklace was really good. We need an extra 120. 116, I guess. Which would be difficult to get without dropping the other stats. I mean, this could be replaced with something with more accuracy, possibly. It's just going to be so much stuff. It's going to be difficult to do this. We get more speed. Lose some crit rate, though. Let's see what can happen. Maybe I'll throw in the optimizer in a second. Speed, crit rate, some accuracy. We lose it, though. Be too difficult. Wish she was cracking today because there are so many good mythical packs. Is there really good mythical packs? I thought they were all garbage mythical packs. Are there actually any good ones? These look like they were just expensive, right? This is expensive. How much is this string? Like super expensive, right? Let's run this and see how it does. My biggest issue is Acrizia. I'll take the suggestion with the counterattack mastery because she doesn't have it anyways. And Mikage may make it fine. I guess we could have her using this. It doesn't matter. She can use that. And then, I guess it doesn't really matter which one she does there. She'll do them back and forth. 9-piece Slayer is great. Yeah, it is. For the Acrizia. Should be getting tons of turns. So let's see how this works. I think I got a lot of cool builds on this team. Wait a second. Who does... Oh, this champion. Does anybody do increased accuracy on the champion? On anybody else? Let me see. Nobody else does it, right? Who am I thinking that does? Okay, so Stagnite is not on the team. We're not going to fit Stagnite in here. It's okay, though. We would need so much more to begin with. But I want this to be full auto. Ideally, no clicking involved. Just full auto, let it run, let it go. Get everything going. Easy peasy. So we stop that. Fantastic. Tahanarok has enough stuff. Wait, how's that? Okay, so I guess how'd the heal reduction go away from her? The A2, I thought it just reduces about 1 turn. Doesn't really matter, but... Harima joining in on Mikage's attacks, so good. I guess she did. Take a turn to reduce. I guess is what happened, isn't it? That makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Mikage's popping off with these extra turns. Wow. She's doing great. Archer getting a turn meter boost is really good as well. Nice. We shouldn't have too big of an issue if a champion gets eaten of freeing them. Honestly. Yeah. Relentless Mikage and just constantly bringing in Harima every time. It's... Relentless Mikage constantly bringing in Harima. It is so good. So now we got some buffs stolen, which is not great by no means. Really not good. But it's not really that big of a deal either, because we have block buffs consistently on everybody. Every time it spreads, I guess we are going to be reducing its cooldown anyways by 1. And we don't have block debuffs being stolen, which is probably one of the most annoying buffs to have stolen. That and counterattack. Counterattack is definitely the most annoying. But we don't have that stuff being stolen. Now the worst thing that could happen here is we get cleansed and then poison cloud with no block debuffs up. But we get some stuff switched, so only 1 poison cloud is going to go up here, thankfully. So to be honest, I guess we don't have any buffs that are really like completely game breaking if they get stolen. 9-piece Merciless with Mikage. Extra turns plus cooldown reduction would be sweet. You could do 4-piece Merciless and 4-piece Relentless to be the same thing, right? So you just need two Merciless pieces and then have a Relentless set. Sorry, two Merciless accessories, 2 Merciless artifacts, and then 4-piece Relentless. That's the build I want to do once I get 4 pieces of Merciless for Shadowkin. 100% will be doing that. I want to see if they can break these champions free without manually targeting. No manual clicking, ideally. In order to do this, we need to have Hex up on the head on the far right. Okay, now this is not too good. This is not great to have them having increased speed. No hex on that head on the far right is not a good situation. Because what that's meaning is that it's not getting any of the shared damage whatsoever. Get the hex up now. I wish the champions would target the heads that are eating the champs. I don't know why the AI doesn't do that. Damage seems low. It's low now because Akrizia has eaten. It was doing pretty high damage up until the point Akrizia got eaten, and things are going a little bit weird. It was doing over 1 million a turn. A boss turn, that is. There we go. So as long as we got the hex on that head, it should be fine. Now the most important thing is making sure that it actually just survives the entire match, basically. If Akrizia gets, or sorry, if Harima gets eaten, getting her freed shouldn't be a problem. Because Akrizia just do the AoE stuff anyways. Yeah, hey, the Padrig always ally attacks into fresh head buff. Yeah, it's like, why are you doing this? Not targeting champions that are, or targeting heads that champions are being eaten, or targeting just fresh head buffs, like you're saying. Like, why completely dodge the head of Torment? I know you attack the head of Torment all the time. I don't know why she's dodging it now. She's like, Akrizia's cycling through her stuff pretty quickly. And at, like, see, the damage is starting to catch up now. We have 47 to 56. Once these heads are down, and we're getting more hits on the decapitated heads, the damage should spike pretty reasonably. If she would target the decapitated heads, that is. Does Akrizia have Phantom Touch? I don't know what she has. She does have Phantom Touch. We could do good with the Cruelty in here. I bet you Archer being swapped over to Cruelty will do more damage. Let's see what we get from here. Crushing Rend at this star, though, will only work the first hit each time. You know? When the heads come back, it'll reset. But she should be hitting max on her AoE hit there. She has quite a bit of crit damage. And the crit damage buff. Heaven Cast would be, I think, better for getting her closer to max HP every time. What's she hitting on this head right here? The cap is like 500,000, isn't it? Use 5-star Soul Reap on your Akrizia. Oh, is she hitting 262? Is she that much lower than it? With decreased defense and weaken? Did I see that right? 514 on Wrath, and she's hitting for 243. Oh my goodness, that is way lower than I was thinking. Yeah, 214. Dang. Okay, yeah. So we need to get this adjusted. Let me see what the damage was like. $11 mil, 38 mil. So she's still doing good damage, but definitely a good point. I think Heaven Cast will be solid because of how many buffs we're getting up. It'll boost about 1% for each buff, so it'll be a pretty big chunk to everything overall. You can sit to me if you want. Let's see if we can get this. We'll try a few, maybe one, maybe two. Maybe get lucky crit damage. Okay, dang it. We can only do one, unfortunately. This would be so good as crit damage, though. I think there was one. Was there a glove with crit damage awakening? I don't know. There is, but it's on Eric's. I want to see how his Eric's is built. I may swap that over. It's a pretty good glove. Cruelty on Archer, yes, good point. Cruelty on the Archer, champ. Here we go. And then this one's fine. Harima's is fine. It's for Arena anyway, so we're going to leave that. Mikage could be Cruelty as well, actually. Oh, no, maybe she's in Fire Knight. She might be in Fire Knight. Don't want to change that if she's in there. Because that may actually be needed. Yeah, so we're going to leave that there for his Fire Knight stuff. Okay, Archer's shield isn't maxed. I'll go ahead and get that up. How much silver do I have left? 7. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're missing a little bit of stats from glyphs as well, which we can fix later on. Well, once he gets enough glyphs to do the stuff. Where's Eric's? I got a feeling Eric's is in a solo spider build. What the heck? A 5-star Eric's is getting priority over Trund or Acrizia? I think not. 5-star Eric's. No. Can't do that, guys. Can't do that. 319 is looking much better. So now we could say, okay, with this shield, let's see if we can get more crit damage from this. I'd rather get more speed as well. So lose 16, 16, 10. We glyph this. An extra 9 crit damage. Been down this road before? Are you serious? Wait, let me see. Oh, yeah. You sent your... I remember, you sent your Acrizia build before whenever I was doing a Relentless build. And the Acrizia was like 2... She's like 300 speed. That's awesome. That is great. So this Acrizia should be hitting cap now, right? Like, she should be fine. But the thing is, she doesn't get any defense ignore from these A1 and the A3. But she's pretty thick with the crit damage, that's for sure. 263. I mean, she's built well. Like, she's going to be getting a lot of turns, hopefully. She should be good. Right, let's come back here and try this again. There is cruelty on the team, yes. See if we can get any more cruelty. So Lydia could be cruelty as well, actually. 1-star cruelty, though. I don't know if it's even worth swapping it over from Polymorph. Because he may use her in the arena. I don't know, honestly. What's she in? She's in Bolster, so probably not in the arena. Probably for Doom Tower stuff anyways. So getting her in a cruelty may be fine. Up to 5% for bosses. It just helped me scale a little bit quicker. Okay, the Head of Suffering also had increased defense when okay. That it will matter, yeah. So she should be hitting cap now, right? Like she is, or she should be very close. I could look at the calculator, but 328 and Hydra specifically 334. Yeah, so she's solid. So we have 2 cruelties now. I'm not gonna swap Mikage because she needs that. A Brimstone's good to have. Let's try this again. Good points, guys. Good points. We'll do a hit on. We'll target the head of tanky damage and see how hard she hits. Double Harima joining attacks, crazy. 408 and 456, so she's still not hitting max HP cap. That is crazy to me. Not on that one head. But these other heads, she should be hitting a cap, right? 165? I could bump her HP a little bit more, but I think the crit damage is the thing, but it scales on the most, right? Okay, 5. Okay, that's hitting cap. But she didn't have increased crit damage on her, but now she's hitting the cap. Not really sure why exactly that happened. 431. So she will get increased crit damage from Mikage plus more buffs. So she should be doing pretty... She should be able to hit it now. Majority of the time, right? Okay, yeah, she just chunked everything. Did it not have decreased defense on the first time? It looked like it did. I thought it did. Maybe I just saw the weekend and the block buffs. She does... So her stats say max HP, I think it's attack and then HP, or maybe it's attack or HP then attack. Let me see. So it is good to have those stats higher, but I think that most of it comes from crit damage. So it scales off of max HP or 2x attack, it says. Oh, I guess the max HP is based on if her passive is activated or not. So deals damage based on max HP instead if the target is double this champion's max HP. You planning on opening primals? I opened up some for this account, but I'm not opening it for myself. I don't have the pockets to go ahead and buy a bunch of primals because they are expensive. But this damage looks much better, guys. So good mention on getting some things adjusted there. Even though we got a bunch of buffs coming up, it still looks better. 23,000 damage is not good, but it's got a lot of buffs on that head. So Acrisia's passive is what activates her max HP damage, which is why she doesn't work well in Iron Twins. I believe it is. No, Shogun for sure. The block passive. She works decent in Iron Twins. Shogun. So if the max HP is lower than hers, then she won't do her max damage based on max HP. I'll show you the passive, or you can just look on the Hell Hades website. I also don't have a Acrisia though. I would love to have her someday, maybe, but no primals for me, Meeks. Did you pull anything? I'd love to, but they're so expensive. The shards are. Well, I guess I shouldn't be so dismissive of what I did pull. I pulled 5 primals. Didn't get anything. I did pull 5 on my own account. Suffering decreased defense and weakened the first time. We're going to use your A2 on the suffering after. It did have it the first time. Okay, well, either way, she looks like she's doing pretty good now. And with suffering out of the way, it's not really as difficult to do anyways. The biggest issue is going to be hitting into reflect damage, though. It's just the worst thing is hitting into reflect damage. Dang, you see how much Harima hit for? Almost 1 million damage on that head over there. This is from an ally, some Mikage A1. Harima joined in, 800k. Doesn't hit as much on the head. It's not decapitated, of course, but a decapitated head, crazy damage. Harima's defense for the Grizia, it is. If you use Harima's A2 skill first, that'll be better. Be overall better for the first turn. I don't know which one I have priority set to. Doing pretty good damage. The damage per turn now looks much, much better. It's looking solid at this point. A bunch of provokes going out, no problem. Tuanok's just going to cleanse them all when she gets a turn, maybe. Maybe. There we go. Most of them. There we go. And now all of them. The Relentless proc. Service announcement. Yeah, thank you, Ares. We do have 4 spots in the clan. If anybody's interested in joining, we do have 4 spots in my clan. 180k CVC, and your Hydra keys required. And you're good to go. That's all there is. Ideally, Nightmare Brutal Hard Hydra. That's what we're doing. We do try to win some Hydra clashes, so. $514, solid, very solid. That's the cap, right? 514, 385. I'm pretty sure it is. If not, it's like super, super close. I'm pretty sure it is. Big damage. She'll be out in no time. There she goes. Just one hit, she's out. It's over. But yeah, if you're interested in joining my clan, just shoot me a message on Discord or shoot Ares a message on Discord or whatever you want to do. Just get us a message and we'll get you in. Or apply in game. TC-1. Dragon's being so stingy on the speed gear. Yeah, dude. Dragon is... It's always stingy on the speed gear, even when it's 3x. And if you get good stuff, it takes so many pieces to actually get an upgrade. Protection is honestly... Like, getting some good protection gear will help you boost your speeds on your champions so much. So if you're not doing Hydra already, make sure you do it. So many accounts I've gone into where I optimize their speeds, and it's not even using very many speed gear pieces. It's actually using more protection gear. All right, so we're doing good damage now. Like, we're doing so much better than before. 115 mil, 10 minutes in. I think it should hit my goal of 300 mil easily. That's not good though. It's actually horrible. I hate the poison cloud so much. But thankfully, we don't have any block buffs on our team to get stolen, so when the Head of Mischief steals something, it's not going to be the end of the world, basically. Steals increased speed, but little does he know that I wanted him to steal the increased speed, so now you can get more turns and get rid of the Poison Cloud as quickly as possible. This was my plan all along. Now, the worst thing would be if Head of Suffering was out here, reflect damage getting popped up. That'd be horrible. Now, this head places reflect damage sometimes too, doesn't it? Thought it did. Feels like it does sometimes. The increased attack is pretty nasty, though. That is definitely not good. That could very... Okay, it didn't do anything, really. If we don't get decreased attack on it, though, it could potentially mess up the team. Because of that increased attack being on there. Didn't get the decreased attack off. Not good. But I think we have strength and increased defense. I think we're probably okay, right? When it hits 15 turn. Okay, turn 15. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So basically in a few seconds. There we go. There's a reflect damage. Oh, our champs are dead too. See, this is a problem. This is indeed a problem. 127 mil. Huh. How are we going to address this one without jumping in and doing anything manual? That's very unfortunate. What's the HC Hydra key damage? There's no requirement, to be honest. Just ideally doing the higher stages of Hydra. So Mikage is adding so much damage to the team. I don't want to drop her. But on the flip side, it's kind of... I might need a res champion in here, possibly. It was very bad RNG. I'll run it one more time to see if we can maybe... The thing is, like, it's going to eventually happen again, isn't it? We also didn't get block buffs up at all, which is also very unfortunate. She has plenty of accuracy. Kage has plenty of accuracy. I'll try it one more time. If it's full auto, he can walk away and have it go, but you maybe have to do it like a couple times. That's fine. What's your best advice for setting up Hydra teams for like just under 3 months of playtime? It depends on what champions you have, really, but I wouldn't stress about it too much because you don't have a ton of champs most likely, so you probably can't do anything crazy for Hydra. I mean, he did tell me that his best damage before on Nightmare was 100 to 140. So he's saying anything above 200 would be awesome. So I think we definitely can do that. I want to get 300 million plus. This team can definitely do it. It's just how often does it fail because of the Head of Wrath doing that? If it's like 1 every 3, I don't really care. If it's 2 every 3, I don't know if it's even a big deal. I don't know. We'll see. If it does it this time, we may have to reevaluate some things. I got the takeovers listed above. Let me see all the takeover prices. I'll use this command. See if the stream element and bot. There we go. Let's just take over a sheet. Hopefully I'll be back till you finish up the stream. You heading out? Your Harima popping sometimes 1.3 million. This one seems a bit weak. This Harima is in Instinct gear. We don't have her in Savage, so this one is a bit weaker. Yes. I'm gonna see if we can get it higher, but his build is in Stone Skin as well. Hey, he has a Stone Skin plus Instinct gear. So if he was able to switch over into Savage, it would be better. If he was able to be in Lethal, it would be better. Wait a second. That's like crazy damage boost. Oh, wait. I gotta sets. If you put stone skin 4-piece, will it still make sure that it's 2 accessories? I guess we'll do whatever's best, right? It's an 8% damage boost. Okay, the run's doing good. It's not a very big damage boost, but if it's into like Savage or something, maybe better. So we got the block buffs on the Head of Wrath this time. Fantastic. So 15% damage boost, 285, 230 speed, which is it's 4-piece up there. That's not. Wait, what the heck is this? Why is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, no, that's right, but it's weird. Let's see. Target defense. Like it's an arena or something. We'll do that. That's pretty good damage. Well, somebody's being eaten. Okay, I was worried. I was like, did Chrissy just die this early? What the heck? No, she's just being eaten. I guess that was especially bad RNG for the Head of Wrath. It had no decreased attack on it. It had increased attack. Had no block buffs. So basically the worst possible scenario. And it, I think, did ability into the big hit. Basically. So pretty much horrible RNG. Okay, still this nonsense. Let's see if we can do add set. See what Savage looks like. Why is Savage not an option? Why is it? I'm confused with the current Hell Hades optimizer. Why I'm not able to. Do Savage first. Would that fix it? I hope so. Let's see. And then. Okay, that fixed it. Very nice. Thank you. This is pretty good. The trend is being taken from though. Can't do that. Because the trend is using some shenanigans. Okay, so Chrissy is obviously nuking herself again. This one drops the damage. Currently some. Don't want to do that. Alright, so we wiped on there twice. That's not good. That's exactly what he was not wanting to have happen. Gonna need a revive champ, yep. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards as well, unfortunately. This is one of those click head full auto teams. Those are alright, Slythen. She brings increased defense, which is what I need. Like I need increased defense for Harima's damage. We could do Siphi, but I kind of want a block buff champion as well. I mean, this works full auto. It just cuts my damage a decent amount. Because we have Wukong as well, but no increased attack. He's not going to be doing a ton of damage anyways. Archbishop would actually do increased defense and block buffs as well. No decreased attack. No, this we don't have. I don't have my Wixwell team done yet, Bastion. Not yet. I should have during this free gear removal event, but I've not had time. That was my plans all along, though. Let's see what the optimizer had for his account as far as the best damage, because I don't want this to be running for him. This is not cool. It did good damage, but I don't know how this was full auto. Like this has to be a clicking around on the heads full auto. Uko and Hex with as many counterattack pieces as possible is really strong. Yeah, I mean, Uko is solid. We don't have Harima in accuracy, so her decreased attack won't be placed, unfortunately. We don't need Wixwell on this team. The Archer is here. She's bringing a lot of good stuff, but the thing is, like, sometimes it's difficult to fit her into a team. But she's bringing the Provoke. She's bringing several things, so. Where's Uko? Stun Gear. Could fix his build, put him in something different, or just try him out where he's at right now, and then maybe try something different. I don't think he's being used anywhere yet. Hunter may work fine on this team as well, though, honestly. Now that we have the Res Champ. Oh, yeah, when Heads respond, can't place block buffs. That's true, yeah. Because he has to remove something, doesn't he? Wait, no. Yeah, he has to place. He has conditions on his block buffs. I forgot about that. This could be, if we could get Harima to have enough accuracy, this could be. Well, no, she would need a lot of accuracy then. We'll try this.
We've never spoken.
Okay, that's fine.
But you've told us many things. You told us you love stargazing. Almost as much as you hate parallel parking.
It's like I'm getting ads from.
Remember how you forget to charge your phone? All good. That heavy right foot of yours?
Hell, Hades. The website's giving me ads. How did that just pop up all of a sudden? What in the world? And nowhere. I was like, am I getting an ad on my own video? Why are they interrupting my stream? I'm the streamer. I don't get an ad. What in the world? The heavy right foot of mine. Apparently. I was blasting. I have no clue why that all of a sudden popped up. Alexa's ad is just a sign. All right, let's move past that. That was crazy. They have to have no buffs. Okay, no buffs on them. Ah, they already spawn with the protective buff. Yep. Makes sense. I just really... What other... The issue with Sify possibly and having no strip champion is the fact that the block buffs is going to cause me to get it stolen, and that's going to possibly mess up the run since I have nobody who can strip that. And Korra could possibly be decent. The Kaja. Because I don't have a mischief tank on the team. Fear will be amazing. Block buffs whenever for one turn. The Sify does have protection. She does have that. So that may help us out. Is she 9-piece protection? I think she is. So, sorry, 6-piece protection. It shows teams that are similar to the ones we use, but these are all click full auto teams. So like, these will work if he's at the computer watching it and clicking it. This one's a good one. Does it have champions in provoke gear or something? It has to. But we don't have. Michinaki's already been used. Okay, no, she's provoking. Duh. Exclude used Hydra champs. So this is the same, well, same potential, similar to potential issue actually, not the same. This isn't a bad one. Let's see. Shamel for the fears, no to Hanorok. So Wukong with the block buffs, decrease defense and weaken. Then drop Harima though. So Krizzy is just hard carrying basically damage. So Wukong's built for more damage than ours. Let's see how many Shamels he has. That's why. Let me see. The first team, what was the first team it showed? No, I can't use that exactly the same one because Michinaki's already is being used somewhere else. So that's the Krizzy spot, which is basically the team I was using, right? But if I do that, then we lose out on the decreased defense because this one has a decreased defense from Michinaki. We lose out on this one. Let's give this team a shot. I'll give it a try. We're going to lose damage, but we gain consistency. We've got a lot of increased speed, though. I kind of wish we had a Venus in the account. That'd be awesome. Do get quite a bit of turns though, I guess. Sify does bring a turn meter boost. no fear on the account. No. We're missing a few champs who can make this team really be crazy, awesome. I mean, the team's going to be solid no matter what, I'm sure. Like, we're still going to do good damage. Unfortunately, we had no strip champion, which isn't great, but it may not be the worst thing because we should keep up block buffs often enough. I just really hate there's no Mikage in the team. So right now the Harima is built for arena. Let me see what we can get her to do if I put her in some accuracy stuff. Maybe. Or actually I could just see a better damage dealer. Maybe I don't even need Harima in here. Do we have a better damage dealer than her? Because without Mikage, she's not going to be doing... She's still going to do great. We may have better options though. I had to drop Mikage because the team was inconsistent. We're dying. Razovar's low blessing. Barrel. We don't have increased attack though. It doesn't have him either. Think. Obero. Grizia is meh. What? No. Grizia is awesome in this team. Like she's doing a lot. She's doing a lot of damage. I put Padre again. We're taking Siffy out. Can't do that. We're stacked with a lot of decreased speeds right now. I don't want to change this Harima build. I'd love to get Mikage in here. I'm trying to think of who I could possibly get her in here for though. Because the issues is that daggone reflect damage or increase attack from the one head. Tuhana Rock is bringing the cleanse, increase speed, increase. So I could probably put a Wukong in her place and be okay, I bet. Because he'll do a better block buffs. A little bit of damage, but not so much worry about that. He'll res himself. We're losing the decreased attack though, like that. So maybe I just try to get her up a little. I just wish we had some accuracy. If we had an accuracy banner in Stoneskin, it'd be easy. Yeah, Rule will do crazy damage, but he doesn't bring anything else that I can get a ton of use from, I don't think. Well, the Fearhead, it's going to be rough We do have Sify to deal with some of the fears. Kind of. I could put Duchess in here. She kind of deals with him as well, and actually would buff up the monkey. He does have a Duchess. But then we lose increased defense, so we can't do that. Let's look at this team. See if it pops up. See what issues pop up. Like, how much do we need decreased attack, right? Psh, do you even need that? I don't think so. We'll see. I'm still live. I still am live. We may actually survive pretty decent without decreased attack up. Sify's reses, the only issue is that she's not the best reser. It's single target, takes a little while to get back around. She does have some heals. Basically what you missed, Masty, is okay there. See, Archer's already down because no decreased attack. So now we're just gonna keep going down. Yeah, we need the decreased attack, basically. Unless we use Duchess, we need the decreased attack. Pain Link and Krizia nuke. So Krizia is now nuking my allies. Very cool, Krizia. Very cool. Yeah, prioritize our res. I'm not for sure I'm gonna use Sify though. Man, this is tricky. Artak in place of Harima? I don't think Artak will do that much damage. Varl does decrease attack. We don't have an increased attack champion in the team though. Does he give himself? We don't have a Varl in the account though either. That's the biggest issue. Michinaki would fit in this team great. He's already been used, so we can't use him. He'd really be the answer to these problems. And he could be swapped out as well. Yeah, team is squishy without decreased attack for sure. And Krizia needs so much more accuracy. Oh, sorry. Harima needs so much more accuracy to place the decreased attack. It's actually crazy. Tahanarok brings it. Nekmo brings it as well. We only have one Nekmo though in the account. Wixwell brings it. Brings Provoke. But see, that's just copying what the Archer does. A lot of the stuff. Newt brings it, but he's in the other team. That's true, Evan. That's very true. Artak did as much damage as your Michinaki. Was he in curse gear? He had to have been. Dang. Can we swap one banner when running this team? Give her my accuracy banner. Problem solved. Would that fill the gap? No, it still doesn't fill the gap. 226. We need 300. So she needs more than just that. She loses stone skin, but he can just switch it back for like regular content. Because we don't have the aura from Tahanrock anymore with Monkey in the team. Debuffs, decrease defense alone. So this is what we had before. I mean, it wasn't doing bad. It's just a little bit more was needed. Not so much a little bit more was needed. It's just that Acrizia was dying. And I can't stop her from doing that. Like, she's going to die to that, basically. The revive is an issue in this team, yep. Unfortunately, Slayer, Acrizia's in 9-piece Slayer, so she can't have Blood Shield stuff. Now that we have any anyway. Oh, we do. A Thorion? Whatever his name is. Maybe. But don't have him. We have Oroboro. What the heck? Why is it named like that? Okay, well, that's fine. Archbishop for increased accuracy plus block buffs. It's possible. But you saw him in the roster. This dude? He does. He would be perfect as well. Archbishop may be able to work pretty decent. Does he bring decreased accuracy as well? I don't think he does, though. As his brother. So then we get the, which we still need more accuracy for, still need more for Harima. So we'd still be in the swap spot. We had to swap the banner. Even 50% boost. Goal is full auto, yeah. But I also want to keep high damage. I got 200 million plus damage. Actually, I want to go 300 million plus, honestly. This team can get it. I don't know how many times it would take to retry it to get that. Could also drop a Acrizia, but I don't really want to do that. No, 300 million is the goal. The goal is the happiness. Yes, exactly. I don't really want to change Mikage for Uko. Uko's res isn't bad, it's just not super consistent. Because he just does up his stuff whenever he wants. We already have the decreased attack, so we could switch it to Siffy. We just copy a lot of stuff and we lose out a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. So we had Hex and Provoke, decrease speed. Who else brings a good decreased speed? Ostrid, we have this dude, but he's not built. Duchess could want, yeah, so Duchess could actually fit in this team fine. It would make survivability a non-issue. Let's see. It's like that. You depend on block buffs to trigger always before reflect damage. Or crazy kill herself. Well, Uko, I thought about him earlier, but people did make a good point, is that he can't place block buffs whenever the heads first spawn because of his conditions. We do have block buffs from Chihana Rock. Duchess will prevent us from really dying anyways, and if we do, she'll just res, so. It's just that Mikage brings so much damage, right? Like, she brings so much damage. Another issue is we don't have a Mischief tank here. So, we're going to be getting block buffs stolen. We don't have a strip champion either. Michinaki would work out great, honestly. Michinaki and Acrizia could actually be swapped between the two teams. And then Mikage could be brought back in. Which may be something worth doing next week. Well, no, because actually in the Brutal team, well, if we turn on Newt's A2, it'd be fine. But no, I'm not sure if that would work. This will get us the full turn count, hopefully, though. We got a big old reflect damage about to drop Acrizia, but the good news is that whenever that happens, we do get continuous heal up on everybody from Duchess's res. Well, the thing is, if we put Uko in the place of Tanarok, we lose increased defense. You know, it feels like any champion we put in, we're losing something else along the way. We have decreased attack from Tahana Rock. Not the most consistent. We do have it. And she also gives a cleanse for the Head of Torment. Which we have Duchess to help deal with that as well, but with the veils. We'll see. Maybe this goes especially well. She's just not spreading the decreased attack. She spreads everything else except for the decreased attack, apparently. Duchess's Veil and the protection it gives should be okay, though. The Mikage damage is low, sadly. I'll give it a little bit more time. Get to about 10-minute mark and see what the damage looks like. Mikage definitely made it do so much more damage. May have to switch over the Michinaki. Because Michinaki in place of Acrizia, you're not weak to the reflect damage anymore. Or Michinaki in place of Harima in this team. So you could do the Mikage one, drop Acrizia, throw a Michinaki, and now reflect damage doesn't matter because you're not hitting that hard. But if you use this team, the Michinaki over Harima. Let's see what other teams were ran, because yeah, this is just, we're just getting stuff stolen and it's going not too good. The other team was better, for sure. Team that you put in without Harima and Michi, and that would be the best possible damage, but also a bit risky. Put it on without Harima and Michi. What do you mean? Well, there goes Acrizia is down. It's okay. Duchess is going to pick her up. This is going to be pretty low damage overall, though. Like you said, I don't really like this too much. Harima doesn't need to be in here right now. However, we don't have a lot of other better damage dealers at the moment that I know of. The Newt has already been used. I think the best swap would be Michinaki and Acrizia swapped. Mikage in here, Acrizia up here. We have decreased attack. We just lose a strip from this team. It's the only thing we lose. But then we gain this survivability in this team. That'll give him good damage. Doesn't worry about block buffs. Doesn't worry about reflect damage at all. And we have a strip champion. I don't think Rule is good, but I don't know how much I can bring as far as, let me see. Got no blessings. I know the rabbit's great, but the rabbit on this account doesn't have very high blessings. Doesn't have very high blessings. I'm gonna do this team. I'm gonna run it all the way. I'm gonna make a note. Next week we're gonna switch out these two champs and see how this goes. Just across the board swap. Because, well, no, we're not losing. We're losing literally nothing with the Michinaki being gone there, right? This team also has no res champion, but so maybe a similar issue. Anything you can just swap out Newt as well. I want to see this one. I'm gonna let it run one more time though. See how it goes. I gotta be heading out of here soon-ish anyways, so we'll continue to play around with this team. The champion builds are good, and the Michinaki, the Mikage looks so good with Harima. Let me see if there's any way to make Harima have the accuracy we want her to have. So in this fight, she needs a 270, 280-ish. If I was to swap the banner over for this, this is Stone Scan. Loses a crit damage. Damage drops overall. 226 and a 212. A little bit more speed. But no accuracy, never mind. You're right. Yes, the only thing is that the only issue I'm worried about is still Krizia is just dying in this team because it's a little bit more pedal to the metal. You know, the heavy right foot, as an ad said earlier. Similar issue on the other team though. If I wanted to get 250 accuracy on her, while in Stone Skin, while doing good damage, we just cut the damage so much. Oak, Tila, Varl. We don't have a Varl on this account. Let me see, sets. Let's see if Instinct. Like this team with a little bit of clicking is fine. Typically Savage, Lethal, or Relentless for Michinaki. Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have much stuff to forge, I don't think. Ugh, too much crit damage dropped. Wow. If that was what was suggested. I did see the Obro. But I don't think Obro's not going to help in this set, I don't think. Because you'd be replacing a Krizia. Basically. Right now, McKee, I'm thinking that... So, I rebuilt some of the champions in this team. It's doing good, but you still have the RNG where the Head of Wrath does a smack and things that just aren't looking good. I think Michinaki, we switch him out with some champs next week. We switch the Michinaki and the other team into this team and try that out. Whether it's Michinaki for Harima or Michinaki for a Krizia. You still run into the issue though of the Head of Wrath smacking. Yeah, a little bit of head targeting, a little bit of head clicking is fine. Yeah, it's easy then. And honestly, though, this team will go all the way. It may just be a few resets. So it may just take a few times of letting it run, but it should go to over 300 million damage eventually. I don't know how many times it'll take, though, is the issue. Because as long as it's not bad RNG, then we're fine. If we got Harima to have enough accuracy to place her decrease attack on everybody, then it'd be a little bit less RNG. Actually, be a lot less RNG because she places it from the A1. How you start the cleanse into poison cloud? We have Archer doing a lot of provokes. So another thing is like if Harima had enough accuracy, that'd be a different story because then she'd be provoking as well. Oh, for you to stop it, just provoke the head of decay, provoke, and then block buffs on everything, and then you're good. The only head we're worried about is the head of Wrath. Would Visix work for provoke? Yep. Biggest issue is reflect, then just letting it run. Yeah. Reflect damage is the biggest issue. Well, that and the head of Wrath with decreased attack not being placed all the time. Which is the thing that you can possibly do to deal with that is one, I fixed to Hanorok, so she's faster and in Relentless now. So it's more likely that the block buffs will be up on everybody. But then you have stuff like this where the increased attack gets placed. We have no good strip champion here. Michinaki would fix that. Now we do have a strip option from Mikage, and she's also in Relentless now as well to hopefully get through to strip that. And this kind of evens out. So now it's just like there's no attack ever increased. When I'm ready, will you help me build the Oboro Mikage team for Brew? Missing one epic for Mikage. 6-star Oboro. Yeah, I can help you out. Can give you some guidance. For sure. Do you get enough Slayer stuff? You have 9-piece Slayer for Shadowkin. Yep, sweet. It's awesome. So like when the head of Wrath has decreased attack on, that's fine. Like we're gonna survive that. Mikage got pretty low though. Oh no. But the Archer, I changed her build as well. She's in a very unique build. 4-piece Slayer, 4-piece Merciless. So it's pretty sweet. So she should be healing up quite a bit, basically. But here, could Oboro do more damage than Harima? She might actually. She actually might. The issue is that, let me think. So she is squishier than Harima. There is no leech in this team, which is a pretty big issue. I think it's the survivability of Obro. Obro does a lot of damage, Masty. Like, she will do 400 or 500k if she's 6-star awakened per hit, per head. Pretty nuts. And will also join in all Mikage stuff. But she's not as survivable as Harima. Or not as tanky. Obro could also mischief tank, but then you get into building resistance, and I don't really want to do that here. So now we're in a weird spot. Like, we have to have block. We have to have block buffs pop up. Or Tahanrock's in a bad spot, especially. Like my team is, because we have Poison Cloud. This is kind of stupid. Yeah, Shadowkin too. This is pretty lame, honestly. Oh my goodness. What's your team? Next Patina Bro event, you'll be going hunting. Yeah, +4 help also quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get a +4 for mine hopefully soon, but I got +1 on mine currently. So Krizzy's looking pretty low currently. Doesn't matter, she just breaks everything up anyways. We get control back pretty quickly. Well, for Tahanrock, can't you get her with accuracy and res build? Tahanrock's heal or continuous heal though goes on the champion with the lowest stats, right? So it's kind of hard to predict where it will go. On this champion and an ally, so how predictable is she for a mischief tank? Especially in Relentless gear, where she's gonna be outrunning the buffs. Padrig, Archer, Michinaki, Monkey. Yeah, but full auto, that team still has a similar issue, doesn't it? With the reflect damage thing. Your bloodshed accessory and all done. That's true, actually. That is true. Yeah, he is great. Merciless, yeah. 4-piece Merciless, and then make her mischief tank. Could do that, possibly. Always 4-piece Merciless. If you can get it, get it. So far, we're keeping the Reflect damage decent. But now we're about to get the reflect damage procced. There we go. Now, Acrizia. You're literally about to ruin yourself. This is where it becomes goofy. Because she's not smart. Okay, this is... Oh, wait, no. It's fine. It did the thing. Support with all stat boost could survive in Hydra even with terrible accessory but the right set. That sucks, dude. Who's doing the most damage? What's the damage looking like here? Okay, so she's doing great damage, of course. Man, I'm gonna try a little bit longer. Then I may just redo this next week. I'll work on it some more next week once we have a few of these champs available. All right, so another damage dealer besides Harima. Who else could we use? Kong's possible. Rathlow's same issue, squishy. Feral, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Feral's amazing. I think Hydra 1 year ago and how it is easy. Yeah, I know. It's much easier than it was. That is for sure. Man, what was the other best teams being ran? Exclude used champs. This one's not bad. Like, so Inquisitor Shamel 2, and then number 3 can be used. He's built. So who's in the lead here? Elva. I guess she's there for the heal. She's super tanky. But Sify could do a very similar thing, right? Let's see. Let's try a team like that. Put Acrizia in the lead. Sun Wukong, Sify, Lydia, Archer, and so we built a lot of these champs already. We got number 3, Shamel. Tahanarok's good. I like her. I like Sun Wukong more if I can fit him in though. The issue with this team, I need to see how this Shamel's built, is not have enough damage when Krizia gets eaten. He's in lethal, so he doesn't need lethal actually. So I can change his building a little bit. See if he gives increased defense. That's the biggest thing. And we're missing increased defense in this team. That's the thing I'm worried about Massey. So Inquisitor Shamel can hit hard. I want to see what it's like whenever Krizia goes down. Because that other player, they have Wukong and lethal gear. This one obviously is not. Wait, there's no decreased attack in this team. This is the same issue we were having before. The heck am I thinking? Are they're just running like YOLO completely? They're just like, yeah, we don't need decreased attack. We don't need none of that decreased attack nonsense. Who would use such a thing? Yeah, they are. No, she's in Slayer plus Merciless. There's a team dang, Ares was talking about. Maybe use Shamel instead of Harima in the main team. Try this. Why not, you know? Plebs get her. Yeah, I mean, Archer's awesome. She brings a lot of good stuff, great stuff. With Shamel in the team, that's very true. I guess in that case, I could even drop. Well, I don't want to drop to Hanarok for that. It's kind of a problem, you know. Yeah, this account's using him for Ice Golem, I believe. He's an Oppressor, not War Master, so. Monkey may make things pretty safe. Who knows? I mean, he's rezzing himself, so. So the issue with reflect damage should be basically gone. Yeah, losing out at A1 Mikage ally attacks, definitely. So it's definitely not fun. But I mean, the other team was dying. So if this team survives, then it's alright. And the ally attacks from Mikage is still good. Padrick could fill the similar role, actually, couldn't he? Is he actually the person to put in here? Would Padrick actually just be better than Mikage here? No, well, actually, I think it would be, right? Yeah, he brings the buffs you need for everybody. He's already built for Fire Knight. Gives increased speed. And get some heals. Same thoughts, Aries. Same thoughts, man. Where's he at? Okay, so he's in fast gear, but nothing like... Well, he has pretty tanky stuff. Let's see. This lag is still real. I was looking over here saying it, so you may have even said it before you may have sent it before. It's the exact same time, basically. Exact same time. But yeah, this gives Wukong what he needs. What buff does it give to Acrizia? Increased attack, I guess? Still live? Yeah, Lord Fluffy. Still am live, man. Still alive. Typed it in his enter the exact moment you started to say it. That's awesome. So now we have the strips from Wukong. We have good support from Padre plus Tahanarok. Good heals from Archer. So the only thing that just completely ruins me is one, I have a mischief tank. That's not good. We could use Tahanarok as a mischief tank possibly. But we're always going to be stripping them or placing black buffs anyways. Decrease attack's not up right now. But Tahanarok has to stay, so I can't use the Uko in place of her, even though it's tempting. But we can't do that swap because she's the answer for the Head of Torment. So even though she's lazy with her decreased attack placing, it's still maybe the best thing. Plus res and no block debuffs. I don't need block debuffs really. We have a cleanse from Padrig. I'd actually rather not have block debuffs, so then they can't steal that. Decreased accuracy would be good. Yeah, so 2 cleansers is great. This team has got really good control so far. I like it. Now, I may decide that all of a sudden, oh, it's garbage and it's not going to survive. It may decide on its own, actually. I'm not going to decide that. I would love to provoke the Head of Decay over there. That'd be awesome. Come on, Archer. Do your job. Mikage instead of Archer for double ally attack. Or sorry, instead of Tahanarok. Tahanarok is the only decreased attack champion we have. So the only hope at placing decreased attack that I have, basically. This is where it might get a little bit more questionable. We have a Brimstone proc? Sweet. So Acrizia get eaten. That could be where it messes up. Without decreased attack. Also, it could possibly. We have no res. And granted, her decreased attack doesn't get placed all the time anyways. She's not great at placing it. full auto. Yeah, that's what we're working towards. She also brings another cleanse though, which is good as well. Like hers is a continual. Like I know Mikage would bring a cleanse also actually, kind of from her A2. But this, I think Tuhana answers the Head of Torment a little bit better than Mikage. I don't know, maybe Mikage is awesome. I think the safety of this team is pretty good though. Mikage cleanses passive on Wukong as well. Cleanses passive on Wukong. Highest attack is what she cleanses? Okay. Oh yeah? Is it? Sweet. I don't know how good this team's gonna do. We'll let it run for a little bit longer though. Let me see something. Let me see what... We can stop it and throw in Mikage instead if you guys want to try that. We lose the increased defense on Acrisia. Right? Padri's giving her increased attack, I think. We can lose survivability on everyone if we don't use 200. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking. In the 200 rock spot for the double ally attack. I'm gonna let this run. We'll see how the survivability is here. Maybe you can try it next week. We'll see how much damage it does overall. This one's going well so far. I want to see if it continues to go like this, and if so, we'll just leave it. I mean, it's going really smooth, honestly. And of course, Wukong could be improved as well. Yeah, not broke yet. I want to see how much damage it does. Like, if we can do... Hopefully closer to 300 million, but 250 plus would be even reasonable. Padrig's down. Oh no. See if Acrisia can do something. Oh, nope, that's not the right head. Oh, yeah, Padrig... Yeah. His A1 is crazy strong, you're right, because they reduce the cooldowns. Elusive Newt for Tuhanarok. Padrig Lydia. Ugo, well, Newt's using a different team. Hex equals OP. So good. It's a requirement. You have to have Hex to do good damage in Hydra. The monkey's not in Savage or Lethal, so he could do a lot more damage than what he's doing right now. But having the monkey here, doing his... Well, honestly, Padrig and Tuhanarok synergize very well together because he's placing continuous heals, and if they have a continuous heal, then she cleanses 2 buffs. Sorry, 2 debuffs. We don't want to cleanse buffs. So we're staying alive, plus she's cleansing even more because of him. So these two work very well together. Archer doesn't do that much damage, though. Do y'all think Archer does very much damage? Outside of her Hex, her damage is kind of meh. You think she hits hard? I've never been able to get my Archer to hit very hard. She hits okay. We'll see what she does on an AoE skill. Because she has like... Well, she doesn't have any defense ignore, actually. Yeah, no, she looks like she did similar damage, but she didn't. It's from her Hex. 6K, 27K on the heads. I guess if I would build her for damage, maybe she could hit kind of decent. 300 to 400K on the head with the A1. No, she's in She's in Slayer 4-piece and Merciless 4-piece, so she doesn't have defense ignore. Maybe she can hit decent. I just didn't think her damage was like... I would rather get her speed and accuracy good. And of course, if I can get those good, then crit rate, crit damage as well. Right now, I have her built to... Let's see. I'll show you her build. I don't ever think it was crazy. Could be wrong, though. This is not her build. Slayer plus Merciless. Yeah. She's not... I'm not pushing damage. I'm pushing accuracy for her. And speed. Wasn't building her for damage. You can see what she's doing right now, though. Be maybe a decent idea. What's her multipliers? And 193 crit damage is plenty. 6-piece Merciless will solve problem for a bit more damage. True. She has a 3 multiplier and 3. So 3 and 3 on both the AoE skills. So she could actually do some damage, I guess. Let me see if we could get her to do some damage, actually. And the A1 is a 3 multiplier. So 3 multiplier across the board. $250, $350, sets, Merciless, 6-piece. So, looking at her Michinaki now. Not for sure if we can do a 6-piece Merciless on her anyways. Trying, but it's not showing up anything yet. Okay, guess something popped up. Still crit damage is really low, 180 crit damage. Taking stuff from Creodin, who's used, I believe, in Fire Knight.
A work management platform that helps companies get more done.
And from Armons, which you can't do.
Teams can stay connected while they track updates and visualize timelines. Asana, a smarter way to work. Try it for free today at asana.com.
4-piece Merciless, 4-piece Savage Lethal. I can check that as well. Just a moment. Well, no, because we don't have 2 Merciless accessories. We have 1 Merciless accessory, and then I had 3, I think, on the top row. Yeah. Only 1 Merciless accessory for her faction. You can take from both. Okay. I don't want to break those champs though if you want to use them. I don't know how much damage it will really make a difference. We can see. I want to see if this goes actually all the way. I'm gonna have to be getting out of here fairly soon, unfortunately. I'm hoping to finish this run, but we'll see. You need to rebuild. Okay, you need to rebuild your Fire Knight team anyways. Archer and Michinaki have the exact same base defense, but his A4 is A4. Well, Archer also brings Provoke. I think a lot of Michinaki's damage, though, doesn't come from his hits, necessarily, like from his A2 and A3. I think a lot of his damage comes from his A1 hitting decapitated heads, joining in on those attacks, right? Because he hits it for like 400,000 or 500,000, and he's just getting them constantly. Hey, Sam, what's going on? What's up? What's up? All right, Crizzy, I would love it if you would actually hit the correct head here. Be kind of cool. A big hit there. Big AoE coming on Crizzy. There we go. Fantastic. I do think getting Archer into some damage stuff would be better than nothing for sure. Armand's Ryoden. Better than just support if we can make all this stuff work. But she's also getting turn meter boost from this Slayer stuff. Actually, Slayer, I can't do Slayer 6P. No, I can't do that. Oh, just for test, is there a possibility to get Crizia and 6-piece Merciless without losing too much damage? Unfortunately, I don't think so. What do you think about Seer and Slayer? Did you see my recent video? Don Machiavelli? I think it's a great idea. I think it's a genius idea. You didn't see my recent video? It's dedicated to Seer and Slayer, actually. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. See? Seer and Slayer. And Zeal. Slayer and Zeal. Gotta watch it. That's all it is. It's Slayer and Zeal. I think it's very solid for her because of her AoE skill. I mean, her only skill you care about is AoE, right? So this is the Archer build with some damage involved into it. Okay, so not very high defense. We got, it's going to be 3k defense, 180 crit damage. We do get the 35% defense ignore, which is good. Is there still how much damage you would do on like the hits? I was like, oh no, Crizzy is dead. She's not actually dead. This is the only bad part, potentially. Let's target the head just because I don't feel like not getting it freed. I guess this would be a decent argument for Archer being in some damage though, right? Always wonder if Karma counts as an AoE. It does indeed count as an AoE. It does indeed. Yeah, that's great. I mean, perfect timing. I didn't know if he maybe had heard it. Or I don't know. It's perfect timing indeed, though. We're gonna see what this Archer build. Okay, plus 49% damage. That's not too bad, I'd say. Plus 49% damage, not too bad at all. Now she's not gonna get as many turns because she's gonna be not getting the turn meter boost all the time. Hydra quick battle win. I know, right? I know. You know what's crazy? 'Cause I'm probably going to have to interrupt this and you guys won't be able to see the final damage. I'll have to run this and go away. I probably won't save the final damage. What I'll probably do is, I don't know, if McKee wants me to save the damage, I can. I'd say Awakenings are pretty big. You have a lot of amazing champs. It's going to be harder to get a great champ than it is a great Awakening. Better Blessings would be great. Because the champs you need are pretty limited. You have a lot of really good champs. And Awakenings, even if you don't open anything good, you can just sell them and then get something good eventually. It'd be crazy if you asked this when Tarek is about to upload the video. That would have been crazy for sure. Still the record for personal best, sweet. Well, this team's gonna go well beyond this. I'm hoping it goes closer to 300 million. The 1500 turn count has not kicked in yet, so we're looking pretty good. And if we get Archer into the different build, it should be even better. So she will be getting a little bit more everything across the board. She'll just be a little bit better in this other build. Granted, not as many turns. Also, why was Lydia in Bolster? It's a good question. Maybe for PvP? Probably not for... I don't know. Actually, yeah, Mickey, why is Lydia in Bolster? Because Seer doesn't strip that, right? So it's just a protected buff. It could be used for PvP content. Shield says I think it's better. She's getting some heals, so that's not horrible. I didn't adjust her build because she's usually speed tuned for other content. This team should get the 300 million damage I'm looking for, though. Yeah, it's actually definitely going to get over the 300 million. A good chunk over it as well. Patrick is a beast, honestly. He's so good. Oh, okay, builder 6 months. Okay. It doesn't really matter here because the only thing I would use is like provoke or curse gear, which we have a lot of hex going up anyways from the archer. So it's not really that big of a deal. Best gear for stats for whatever. Okay, unit time. Her hex, provoke, speed down, team heals is what this team needs. Is more important. Well, it's a mix. I mean, I could see how the Slayer is boosting her turns quite a bit. Part of me wants to test it out, but a part of me is like, this is working well, so maybe we shouldn't. It's going to boost her damage a good chunk, but most of her damage comes from her hex anyways. So keeping that up more consistently, I think is the best thing. She's hitting for 80,000 there. So it will be a little bit extra damage at the end, but it's hard to tell, hey, is it worth having less hex up? Possibly less hex. Since she's the only provoker in this team, I would leave her build as it is because of that reason, mostly. Yeah. Provoke or reflex, yeah, on Lydia, definitely. Provoke could do very good. Yeah, now the Merciless 6-piece. It does give a chance to reset a cooldown and stuff. Which is why it seems tempting. Like, I wouldn't go Slayer 6-piece because it does do the turn meter boost, but it doesn't have a chance of reducing anything. But I would get the turn meter boost from that, plus the defense reduction from the AoE. So I don't know, maybe Slayer 6-piece would be pretty close. Yeah, 9-piece Merciless, that's true. Extra turns and everything. That's definitely different. Let me see something. Telling my wife what time I'll be up there. I told her originally 11 o'clock. Texted her again, 11:30. I'm like, well, the team's still going, maybe 11:45. She's like, whatever. Make it 12. Make it 12:15. Nah, we'll be done after this run. Hydra runs take a while sometimes. Actually, all the time. They always take a long time. This one won't be as bad though, because we don't have that turn or that time hog Inquisitor Shamel. He takes so much longer than any other champion should. It's ridiculous. I wish they would just get rid of the animations for him, like they did for Rector Drath. They sped up our animations to where it's not just taking up many minutes each run. Boom. It's actually crazy how well Patrick's keeping this team alive when you consider before this team, we were dying super early. But now it's not any real issue. He's doing great. Like, not even Wukong is dying. Not even Wukong. You kind of hate Tonaroxy too? It's so random. Yeah, no, that's true. You don't know what it's going to transfer. But she's the only option for decreased attack we got. Plus, she does great with Patrick and the continuous heal and all that kind of stuff. So, and the increased defense. So, Archer. Archer's provoking. But yeah, I wish Hanorok would like prioritize spreading her buff specifically. Like prioritize the block buffs and the decreased attack, and then go to other things. Because she doesn't do that, it does make things much more random. $280 and the turn limit count is not even. Whoa! I thought her Chrysia died there. for a second. I don't want to click the head. I want to see if Wukong can actually do stuff. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no. Things are going sideways, guys. Let's click the head now. Got block buffs on it. That's great. We need some War Master hits proccing on that head as soon as possible. Some turn meter boosts. I don't know, anything. Okay, actually popped it out. Sweet. 100% chance for debuffs to land on all and low chance for LDS spread. Yeah. Okay, Wukong's being eaten. If Acrisia is not the one being eaten, then the run's gonna be fine. Like, it's super safe at that point. But if Acrisia gets eaten, then it's kind of like, hopefully the hex is up so we can actually free her fast. Yeah, Acrisia, everybody's targeting is pretty bad, honestly. Like, they hit heads that have reflect damage, or they don't free champions when they're being eaten. Hey, Zaries, how you doing? Or they hit into Poison Cloud when there's a head who clearly does not have Poison Cloud. I do like how Wukong can remove buffs even through Poison Cloud. Steals them and places block buffs as well. That's huge. This, however, what he just did was kind of silly. Or what Acrisia did. Doesn't really matter. The big AoE is unfortunate, though. Oh. My Acrisia just killed my Archer. That was a little bit weird. I don't think I would recommend it that, Acrisia. Usually you kill yourself. Oh, that's about to come, though, very soon. Unless the monkey steals it. He stole it. Sweet. Yeah. The things with this run, like if McKee doesn't want to click the heads, it's still going to do good damage. It may just take a few times to rerun it. But if you wanted to go all the way, then clicking the heads. And I didn't click all the heads like I should. I clicked 2 heads for the whole thing. I would love to see 300 million damage. That'd be super cool. Just run the whole thing manual? No more bad targeting? I don't know if that's true. I think manual is more bad targeting, actually. Or you mean the champion's hitting the wrong stuff? Actually changing the coding to do it? Oh, yeah. Whoa. All the heads popping. Sweet. It's like Acrisia can hit hard. Oh, there she goes. She get eaten again. For the sake of the 300 million run, I got to target it. I have to target it. Wukong smacks. He really does. Yeah, ever I go to the head that's eaten somebody should be the focus. Without a doubt. 300 mil. There we go. 1,100 turns. We could probably get 350 mil, I'd say. If it ran properly and like more optimally, 350 I don't think is too far of a stretch at all. But yeah, I mean, this was a pretty much full auto team. If you consider clicking full auto, then it was 100% full auto. But if you consider clicking manual, I guess there's a little bit of manual stuff. But I clicked, I think, 2 or 3 heads throughout the fight. They don't have to be done. You can still get over 200 million with no clicking. It just depends on when Acrisia gets eaten, really. Now, it doesn't matter what happens now. Even call 300 plus with this team. Genius, man. Genius. Sweet. 1.2 billion clash points. Very nice. So there you go, McKee. That's your new team. So, Padrig, He's actually in a good build. He could get rebuilt into what Mikage's wearing, basically, and do pretty well, honestly. He heals for so much. Archer heals for a ton as well. Dang. I guess these all have War Master. Post? Sweet. All right. Yeah, Crizzy is 197 million. She's insane. That 9-piece Slayer is pretty crazy. So, Padrick's build is actually not... Wait, what was that? What offer was that? It looked like a new one. Was it Void Shard? No, it's books. I was like, what? Why is there Void Shards being offered? Some books? We don't know books. Padrick's build is not most optimal for here. It's some Immortal, some Protection. But if he was swapped over, like exactly swapped over into Mikage's build, it would be great for him. Mikage's Relentless in this. So he would drop a little bit of speed, but I think it'd be great overall. Honestly, Merciless, Relentless, anything like that for him would be awesome. I thought he's in your Fire Knight team, so I didn't want to break him for Fire Knight. With enough resistance. You'd even give him res into the build, yeah. Sweet. So yeah, he could be changed and get a lot better performance as well. But I didn't want to break your Fire Knight team because I know he was in it. And his speed is good. Like his stats overall, his survivability, everything looks good. It's just, it could be specific sets like Merciless or Relentless and be even better. Not really Merciless because you ain't got no accessories for it, unfortunately. Tuana Rock looks good. Lydia could be adjusted, but honestly, it's not a big deal. This extra healing is not even bad. She could be Reflex or she could be Provoke or Cursed, possibly. I think Cursed works very well, especially with Seer and content. So having more Hex isn't bad. It just depends on what kind of Cursed gear you have. So you got some. Even Refresh accessories would be great. Yeah, that's true. On Padrick or Lydia. Lydia's not really one you have to worry about dying, honestly. Like she's gonna be alive. She will be alive. I sometimes do the spin thing looking at champs. Drop 46 accuracy. You don't want to do that necessarily. At least she has an accuracy chest plate already. No, she doesn't. You talked about swapping this from him. That's a pretty good chest plate, though. I don't want to take that from him for Lydia because she doesn't really need it. Is Ignatius in your spider team? He doesn't need accuracy, though. He can't be resistant on the burns anyways. That's good. And then the shield will just pick up some speed there from up here and be solid. Visix is not being used anywhere, probably. So then looking really good, I'd say. Curse set. More Hex up. This also works very well for Doom Tower and speedruns with Lydia typically. Like the common uses. Yeah, crit damage gloves on Lydia. That's very true. Let me see. Or sorry, crit rate. It's very true. Because you can do some pretty decent damage. Lose a lot of speed though. Oh, okay, just threw garbage gear on him last night. Okay. I think she'll survive fine, even at 51k HP. You know, she's much more tanky than Acrizia, and Acrizia never had problems with surviving. So it shouldn't be an issue. It really shouldn't. But yeah, definitely. Surviving is much more important than a little extra damage. It's 10. If we get speed roll here, we'll just take it. Dang. Lose 11 speed. I don't love that necessarily. It's not that bad though. We got plenty to glyph. Don't really want to use a 5-star on that though. Speed boots. If we get some better speed boots on her, it'd be great. I think she's faster now than she was before anyways. She does have War Master. Yep. She's looking good. 51, 3k. Defense, HP percentage. Nice. Some crits throughout, more hex stuff. Make your team do more damage in general. Archer also gets turn meter boost whenever, or the heals whenever they have hex. So it'll keep it up more frequently. More consistently, I guess, is better. The Acrizia build's pretty awesome. I like this a lot. 334, 267. A lot of turns. Plus the chance to double proc that AoE max HP hit is pretty crazy. And then Wukong could be swapped over to like more damage, but honestly, his build's pretty decent without like Savage or Lethal taken into mix. It's decent. Let's make sure for Doom Tower Lydia is still built correctly though. Assuming that's where she's being used. She gets increased defense. You see Acrizia's defense? It's extremely low. I think Lydia is probably the least, well, of Acrizia and Wukong. Wukong's going to revive himself. We can go through and glyph Lydia's stuff and get some more defense from that. But when you compare her to Acrizia, I mean, Acrizia, let's see, 2,900 defense. Acrizia has 3,000. But then 35,000 HP. A lot less HP. We can glyph the difference of the defense. I think Lydia's survivability should be fine. Also, Lydia will get support. So what does she get from Hydra as support? Shield? No, what is it? I forget. Increase accuracy. Not gonna do anything. Goku new appearance in the new Dragon Ball called Daima to release. Cool. Lydia won't have issue with this stat unless she isn't glyph fully. Yeah. Or everything fully ascended, right? The Wukong didn't even die though. We have some HP percentage here. Take that up. I don't really, it's not really worth, that's not worth reworking. That's not either. If we get a better pair of boots, it'd be nice in the future. Let me see what her stats were before. She had 75k HP and 3,300 defense, 259 speed. So she's a little bit slower than she was before. We have some speed that can be glyphed. Once it's not using 5-star glyphs on this, I don't want to do that. And then a little bit less HP and a little bit less defense. So we do have less stats. We could drop this even, this accuracy banner, put something else on there. Nah, I think we just run it. See how she does. Should be fine. I don't see it being an issue, honestly. Not 600 less defense. Let's say 3,600 defense. 3,300. So basically 300 less defense. About 400 less defense, I guess. It's less stats, but look at Wukong for comparison. He is way low defense and low HP. I don't think he died at all. See to Hanorok even. Because Hanorok's a beast. No. 3370 is what it shows before. That's not with Hydra stats included either. The Hydra bonuses. 56 and 3000. I don't want to waste his dust. But yeah. We can get some more stats squeezed out from up here. If she doesn't survive, then we just put HP percentage or defense percent gloves on. It's easy, right? So if she dies for whatever reason, then just come down here, go to HP percentage, throw these on. Get 7k more HP, get some more speed, good to go. Or the defense percent ones. Either one's fine. But if she survives, then the extra crit rate will help to do some more damage over the course of the fight. So we'll see. Won't know until next week because the key is already saved. I guess we could also potentially, possibly, maybe do this. Who's a little bit accurate? Well, I mean, it might be too low. For Hydra, this is fine. What area? So Doom Tower should be fine there as well, wouldn't she? Lose too much speed from that. This is pretty good. This will fix all the problems. Silva Drakes. Coming in clutch. There you go. And she looks fantastic, right? 371 accuracy. Good HP. Better HP, better defense. Now she will not die. No dying from her. Good. And still 100% crit rate. Fantastic, guys. All right, so that was a team. We're going to put Syl back in some gear. Amulet still has accuracy glyph if needed. Oh, does it? I'll do that. I think that's a cool skin. Pretty cool skin you got there. Let's see. Speed, just so she's not naked. There we go. Oh, yeah. Good glyph for accuracy. Extra crit damage maybe as well? No, it's a little extra HP. It's okay. What accuracy Hydra bonus you get? Let me show you. 400. So she's looking pretty good. Crit damage is a little bit low, but I mean, we're about 100% crit rate. No, that's for resist. Accuracy you need, don't you need just 350? With the Head of Suffering, you need a little bit more, but it's not that much more, is it? Okay, 400 most, so I think we're good, yeah. which we can get a little bit more accuracy anyways. Plus 10. There we go, easy. So now we're perfect. Seth, what's your are you good with the requirements? Let me see something. Yeah, so we're good with the accuracy we have. Plenty. Patty gives her 50% accuracy buff anyways. That's very true. So yeah, she's good. She's more than good. All right, guys. So that's going to be McKee's takeover. His Hydra key is looking pretty solid right now, and next week should hopefully be even better for him. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, go get some food, and go up there and see what my wife has to say because she's keep texting me like, hey, what time are you ready? 11:30. It's 12 o'clock now, so we got a family get together in a little while. Got a lot of dirt outside to work on digging as well, so I got a busy day. But I'll be back here Tuesday, streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch. So thank you all very much for hanging out. Appreciate it. Seth, if you want to join the clan, message either me or Aries on Discord. We can get you set up, okay? McKee, thank you for having me do this takeover. Very much appreciated. I'll show the damage real quick so I can see it. So, there's the damage. So, thank you all. Hope you have a great one. And catch y'all later on. Peace.